Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Sun Devils taking on the Hornets. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, number 2. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Outside low, 3-1. Late with the swing there.
3 balls. Strike.
Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Man, that thing just barely got the zone, so you almost can't blame the guy for laying off. I mean, with the way knuckleballs dart all over the place, realistically, that could have just as easily missed by 4 or 5 inches. It's such a tough pitch to not overcommit to, so sometimes you just hold up and hope it dances out of the zone.
Now at the plate, Robert Eller. That misses. 2-1.
2 balls. 1 strike.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss.
2 balls.
Throw. Save. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man at second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Edouard Julien. He's trying for third. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third. Ow! And that will end the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Back in Washington, D.C. And on the hill in this one, Teddy McGraw. What do we need to know here?
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now here is David Smith. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. 2 away.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
At the plate, number 14. The other way, hauls it in to end the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Nationals Park, all set for the start of the inning. And here is Edouard Julien. One now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Settles underneath it. Brings it in. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar. And a pitch. That one outside. And it's 2-1. And there's a ball.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Next offering in there for a strike. Full count now.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And now the first baseman, Tyler Black. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. He caught it behind his back. Over to first. And they get the out. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there and it stuck. That was pretty cool.
And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And the batter now, Josh Bennett. That one fouled off. Got him swinging.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Wells getting ready to hit. A sliding stop. The throw, nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Here's the rookie right fielder. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And makes the grab. And that is that. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Swings through the sweeper.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Digging in, Harry Ford. Top of the third, no score. That misses, and a count 2-1.
2-1.
Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now the right fielder. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball right side. And that one handled. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, John Smalls. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Comebacker to the mound. On to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting eighth hitter, number 91.
And now the DH. One out, bases empty. Fastball is outside. And that one hammered back there. And that one is out of here. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. His 9th homer of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Base is empty, one away. Ryan Rowley, the next to hit. One down, base is empty. Check swing. He went. Going to count 1-2. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Eller sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, number 32.
And here's the catcher, Cameron Spence.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
One strike.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. That one fouled off, 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back in Washington, D.C. Start of the 4th. Now it's the DH, number 15. That's in there. And the count 1-2. High fly ball out into left center field. And there's one away.
Now batting, number 1.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. That one out to right. And it drops in. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Now batting, number 34.
Robert Eller now at the plate. Snap throw to first. And he just got his hand in there. Inside, almost got him. The 2-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Here's a 2-2. Now one missed. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
2 on, 1 out. Here's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Miguel Andujar digs in now. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Ripped on a line. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, David Smith.
Number 21.
That one is absolutely belted. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the shortstop. Man at second. Inside corner for a strike. And the count 1-2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Run comes in from second. It's 2-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And the batter now, Josh Bennett. Fouls one off. 2-2. 1 on, nobody out, a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Battling here as he fouls it away. Throw to first, and he's back in safely. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there, out of here. And they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
Such an incredible swing right there on that breaking ball away. Did an incredible job of keeping the hands back, letting it travel. And boy, he just hammered that. Recognized the break. And man, this guy kept his front foot down. Weight didn't transfer until the exact time. An excellent backspin to carry it over the fence.
And now Wells throws to first in time. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting number 0.
Now it's the right fielder. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Here's the 2-2. That's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. And he's out.
He's out.
Now batting, number 6.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be John Smalls. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. On the ground to the left from his backside, and that's a nice play to end the inning.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
Back here in Nationals Park. And here's the first baseman, Tyler Black.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Here's the third baseman.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Fly ball down the line, on the move. Hauls it in for the out.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Up and in. Now 2 balls and a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Lenny McDowell up and throwing. Romero also getting ready. 2 outs. And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Jones under this one. Drops into the glove. And that is that. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the DH, number 91. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's going to be Ryan Rowley. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. 1 down, base is empty. And a curve misses outside. That one finds the zone. And now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Slice down the right side.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
That's to third. 3 up, 3 down, inning over.
Now pitching.
So a young arm coming on now out of the pen, Lenny McDowell.
And Boog, the offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up, and it's a good one.
And now the right fielder. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And they'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Put that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, or reverse curveball, I guess. And clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see. And that was a great one right there.
One down, base is empty.
2 balls,
That missed by a
1 strike.
lot. 2-1. Action in the pen down there. Anthony Molina up and loosening in the pen. Right through there for a strike.
2-2.
And now it's filled up. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He'll touch them all. His 7th home run of the season. It's 4-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
1 out, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter. And he lays down a bunt. Bennett slings it across, and the bunt attempt doesn't work out.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
Robert Eller getting ready to hit. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Swing and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Next to hit, Edouard Julien. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Ripped to short. They take the force out, and that is the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now 4-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Danny Jimenez. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Number 21.
Pitch misses, and a count 2-1. And that's too high. That one ripped. That's back there. And that one is going to go. He sends it out of here. His 9th homer of the year, and they add on. It's 5-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Up the middle. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, number 11.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Pitch in the dirt. It's 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that'll do it. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 5-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Washington, D.C., we go to the top of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Miguel Andujar. On the ground at first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tyler Black.
Tyler Black, the next to hit. Ball to strike. The pitch. Grips one to right. And foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. 2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That one misses. Ball 2.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Right side. Over to first. That's the third out. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Lucas Gilbreth.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Now it's the right fielder.
And still looking for that hit to keep this streak going, and this might be his last shot at it, Boog.
Next offering upstairs.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 1 away.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And next is the designated hitter, number 91. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Not even close there. Yeah, that's ball 2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Scott Loftus appears to be getting loose. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Sam Romero.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Harry Ford now at the plate. The Sun Devils in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
That's too low. Ball 3.
Well, these guys just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the right fielder. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the
2 balls,
dirt.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Scott Loftus.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Now, Ryan Rowley. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
2 balls, 1
When
strike.
you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Not close with that one. 3-2 now. Swing and a bouncer out to short. Fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, number 32.
So up next, Cameron Spence. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen. Will Klein, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Just missed.
3-1.
And that one in the air, center field. Eller makes the grab. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, number 21.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, David Smith. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Anthony Molina.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now the center fielder, Robert Eller. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. This one in the air, right field. And he'll play it on a bounce.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Action in the pen down there. Number 49 getting ready to go. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A shot to the opposite field. It's 5-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Now the left fielder, Miguel Andujar. That one's in there, and it's 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Anthony Molina out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So they turn to their closer, Michael Simmons.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than one per inning.
And now, Tyler Black. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And that one is lifted in the air. Jones on his way over. He's there. He's got it. And there's two down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Harry Ford. They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Simmons is just one strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.